We need to have a real conversation about the medical system and medical professionals, and I'm sorry this may be long, but I promise you it will be worth it. First, if you know me, you know at one point I wanted to go to medical school, and I rounded with a physician for a full year in my gap year at 3 different hospitals every single day. So literally watching the progression of care was one of the most educational things that I could have done. Also, a lot of the knowledge that I have gained has come directly from physicians, especially in the field of cardiac electrophysiology. So I am not going to sit here and shit on doctors or medical professionals because a lot of them have taught me a lot, and I have had a lot of phenomenal physicians. However, the main theme of frustration that I see with medical doctors today are those doctors who don't want to listen and they don't want to dig deeper. The patient literally does not feel like they are being heard. So I was on this podcast describing a time of how a physician spoke to me when I was 14 years old. The clip was edited and a ton of medical professionals took it and ran with it to get millions of views. So I will roast myself so you don't have to, but you took an edited clip to make fun of a patient of how they were feeling at their lowest.
Or you're pathetic.
So yes, we all know what the word idiopathic means. And I literally said, meaning, which I now know that's different now, but he said what it means. And 2, no, I'm not creating distrust in the medical system, because if you...
I'm poking fun at this person in this video is because I kind of know that they're making it in bad faith. If you do this just to promote distrust in the medical community, also 20 plus years to figure out what that word actually means. Google is free.
Actually listened, I went on to see other doctors. And about a week ago, I got tagged in a different TikTok by a 4th year medical student who remixed the video in a little bit of a different way.
There was a lot of people in the comments that were very mean to the lady, and a lot of medical professionals that would stitch this and make very condescending remarks about how she not understand what idiopathic meant. I wanted to do a video to explain to people that genuinely did not know what idiopathic meant. I don't like taking things out of context, so I wanted to go watch the whole video so I can offer better insight into what she was talking about in the first place. Turns out that the video that was making rounds online is actually edited. So here's the unedited. She was 14 and felt dismissed by doctors. Now she knows that's not what it means, but at that age, she felt like she was being called an idiot and pathetic. Maybe the delivery wasn't great, but I think it's very ironic that her words were being twisted into that same kind of dismissiveness that she was talking about. Also have come to these groups because they felt shunned or dismissed by medical professionals. I think this is a wake-up call for a lot of medical professionals out there to be empathetic and actually dig in a little bit more before making remarks and be condescending.
We had a conversation in the DMs, and he wants to be an orthopedic spine surgeon, and I wish him the absolute best of luck. I think he's going to make a phenomenal doctor, especially because he just dug deeper and listened. To a physician who has walked and talked with me and not at me, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know.